Hey friends, welcome to a new Python video. Now today I'd like to introduce a new library, well it's at least new to me, library in Python which allows us to easily transfer data from Python into Excel. So the library which I'm talking about is this XLWings, and you need to install it first via pip because it's not available by default in Python. But if you've done this, you can then read your data. I'm using pandas here as an example. And then you start an app, it's called an app, from this XLWings library, which is this one. And I also specify a file path which I'm going to read here, which is a Pokemon file. Now let me just execute this, and then you'll see that automatically a new Excel sheet gets open, which is down there, this one. And now what I can do is simply read the file here first. So let me execute this first. And let's have a look at what the data looks like, df.head. And I simply show the first 5, in this case, Pokemons of this data set. And what we would normally do after reading the data is, of course, cleaning the data, transforming it, and so on. And we can do all of this in Python. But then at the end, we would like to export this data, right? And there we can use various libraries, also depending on where do we want to export the data. So is it a database, or in this case, is it an Excel file, and so on. And for Excel files, we could use, in this case, this XLWings library here. And the way it works is simply that we specify a range. This XV range here, this is pointing to the app we have created, so to the empty Excel file. And we simply specify then here, we want to put the data in cell A1, and the value itself should be then, in this case, the df.head, which means simply the first 10 entries of my dataset here. And let's take a look at the Excel before we execute this. You see that it is empty. And if I go back in here and I'll execute this, let me just execute the cell. And if I go back to Excel, now you see I have my data directly in here, right? And this is really, really nice actually to export the data this way, because it gives you more flexibility. As you've seen, you can specify where exactly do you want to put the data. Because, for instance, there's also a toExcel, I think, in pandas, but this is rather static, right? And also PyXL, there's also a library for that, but still, I think this is a much easier way. It opens the Excel file directly and puts the data inside there, and you can see exactly what the data looks like, and change it if you need to change it. So that's it actually for this video. So hopefully that was helpful. If you enjoyed it, then please give this video a like, and also please consider subscribing to the channel so I can create more videos for you. If you want to see more Python, please let me know in the comment section. If you would like to see something else, like Power BI or Tableau or anything like that, also please just let me know, okay? So thanks a lot, take care, and hopefully see you in the next video. Until then, best guys.